Oh, well, old and crackadated, I thought I'd upload a short little video of the puppies. I was going to put it together with another piece of video, but I've got this one little piece, and I thought I'd go ahead and upload it. They are the cutest little things, and you get to see them running around in the yard. And this was a week ago when they were 4 weeks old. They're 5 weeks old now, and man, are they like, it's like a bunch of little alligators at your feet. They follow me around everywhere. I went up to work on the water meter. Oh, excuse me. And a couple of them followed me up there. I went out to dig up pipe along the line there. Thought I had a leak in the pipe, but it turned out to be a leak in the bathroom toilet of the whole thing. The flapper valve was just pouring water, but you couldn't hear it running, couldn't see it running. It was so smooth that, but it was doing a gallon probably every 5 minutes or so. But I got that fixed. But them little puppies just follow me around everywhere. They are so sweet. I have to pick every one up, pet them when I go out there every day. They come gather around my feet, trying to climb up my leg. Well, I'll put this together and show you those puppies, and they are cute. Oh, this video is also about a cot that I bought, that I got, like the one I got last year, and did a video on it. But I did the video and I got the puppies in the video, so it wasn't strictly about the puppies, but I'll be shooting a complete video about the puppies. Well, old and crackadated is going to open a cot that I just got. Well, I was going to. Watch out, babies. Oh. Now this is the same thing I got last time. And oh, it showed a picture of this big, thick, fluffy pad on this cot. Let me fold this cot out and I'll show you what I'm talking about. It was a surprise to me. I thought, well, that advertised a big, thick pad on it. But here I've got this little scrawny piece of stuff. What's it gonna do? Well, I'm fixing to show you what it's gonna do. Get it out of the package before it slows up. It's already starting to rise. Now this one, the seal was not as strong on it as that other one. but it just keeps on swelling up. And there you have it. It's comfortable. And it just keeps filling with air. It puffed up twice as much as it was. After I let that thing sit 30 minutes to an hour, it'll be fat. But I thought, and the other one was sealed completely tight. This one, I don't think they got the vacuum pulled on it like the other one. But I mean, it was so thin, it was paper thin. But there it folds out and swells up. It's still rising. But it'll absorb air and expand till it's nice and fluffy. But there's my new cot, just like the old one. Now Ruff can have one of his own instead of having to try to climb up on the cot with me and Rig. 28 inches wide, and I think it's 76 inches long. But it's really a comfortable cot, and it is cheap too. I can't remember what I gave this. It's $56, something like that. I can't remember. I've got so many things I've ordered lately. I bought a guitar for my brother. He was wanting to know what to get for blues. So I'd been meaning to get one of those Reddit guitars, and he said, I know you know what to get. He don't know what's available online that's going to be any good. So I ordered that Reddit for him, and then today I ordered a Joyo Blue Jay Bantam amp for him. It's strictly a blues amp, so it's really a good amp. So I think he's going to be happy with that. He's got all kinds of speakers. So he's got 4 on and 8 on, so he can plug up whatever he gets. And I recommended one of those monoprice. I think it's a 40-watt amp with a reverb that's got a effects loop in it. And a doggone good speaker. I don't know what speaker. I hadn't figured out exactly what speaker they copied, but I'm telling you, they hit it on the mark. That's one I've been playing through in some of my videos there in the studio. But just thought I'd show you the little bitty pad that becomes a big pad. It'll not go back in that bag for sure. They didn't pull the vacuum on this one like they did the other one. It was sealed, but they didn't pull the vacuum tight on it. But I'm telling you, that first one I got, they sucked that thing completely flat. It was no thicker than a piece of cardboard box. And I thought, this little thin thing, how is that going to be a pad? But it's really comfortable. And it's adequate insulation under, if you got a sleeping bag thickness underneath you, it's adequate for cold weather, because I camped in that hot tent out there in cold weather and been just really comfortable. Well, old and crackadated, I'm going to fold this up. Maybe stick it back in the box. I don't know if the pad's going to go back in there or not. And went to the Goodwill store yesterday and bought a real good tent. And well, I got 2 tents. I got an Ozark Trail, and that It's a good brand. I can't remember what it is, but it's a pretty expensive tent. And that, and a bow case, and a youth bow, which is good for what I'm going to use it for around the house, and a bunch of arrows. I ain't even counted how many's in there. All that for $55, which is not a bad price for that stuff. I doubt I can get this back in the box. I'd like to store it in the box, keep it clean till I use it soon. It's I got to dry the ground out in that tent. Well, I'm telling you what, I had water everywhere. Yep. That ain't gonna go back in the box for sure. I don't think it didn't go back in the back. Yeah, it'll go back in the bag, but it ain't going to go back in the box for sure. That's the bag that the cotton goes in. Stick it up there. Well, old and crackadated. And I'm having a ball with these little cutie pies. I'm telling you. I've got one over there laying by himself. Come here, baby. Come here. Come on, baby. Here comes that little darling. He's always getting lost and hollering and crying. Come on, baby. Let me go over there and get him right quick. The little cutie. Little keeper. Is that a keeper or what? He's a sweet baby. He's a little independent. Always getting separated and whining. But he chooses to separate and lay on over there by himself. Oh yes, you pitiful baby. Well, me and my babies are going to play a little while. Old and crackadated. If it can, it will. And probably already has. You just hadn't found it yet.